second level and block the linebackers, and now the running back's got some room to roam.
7 yards to go on second down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And does the big boy have the juice? The 20, 10, 5. And they bring this one back. A scooping score.
What's wrong with Russell back there, man?
For Arizona. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
After the interception, here's Wilson, escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep. He's got a man, complete. Past the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
This game's stupid, bro.
Emmanuel Sanders, 87 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
How come Marty gonna run away from his third of the field?
Thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. Well, there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
A dump off to Smallwood. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you on to Orlando, we hook back up with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
Here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. Now, that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third.
And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Okay. Okay, gang. Whatever. The lineman just not gonna block a man right in front of him. Okay.
Here's Brad Wing now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
No, it's not.
And a big tight end shifting around. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Oh, my God.
He won't go down. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle.
Really, gang? Okay.
A great play there. 57 yards.
Okay, gang.
And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
So they just think Darius Jackson nice.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here we go. Again, we'll see the pistol here. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Sammy Coates has it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now a first down following that long gain. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
They give to Smallwood. Room here to run.
Man.
And he'll take this
Come on,
to
gang.
the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
That's stupid, bro.
Here
Why he need the block? Right there.
One receiver left is Hilton. Prescott now on 2nd down. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
Here we go.
And a second tight end in motion left. On third down, it's Prescott. And he will find his man. It's Kenny Brett. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic. So anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Second down, Prescott. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They had what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Man, just couldn't hang on to the slant. Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. One receiver left is Hilton. And the back goes into motion. The play clock's running down. Now Prescott. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down and absorb whatever else happens after that.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they're going to start this drive
now,
in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. On second down, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nigel Braddock in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or lights out.
Exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Sanders has it over the middle. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now Wilson on second down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Come on, bro. You got to see that.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On third down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set
right
for
hand?
the 4th and final quarter.
Robert Ory?
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And the wideout in motion. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Walker with a grab, left side. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to the 36. A gain of 3, second down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down.
Man.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Well,
Man, I'm so tired of this Liberty back running over my safety.
Put on pads as little guys in the backyard. Effort will be rewarded if you keep giving it. And how about that run? Broke through a couple of tackles, refused to go down, legs churning. I like what I saw there.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Being chased out left. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down inbounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet, not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Finding his safety valve here. That's
He hold him.
complete.
Bring it back.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
But I know you're not talking. I know you're not talking.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. One receiver left, that's Allen. On second down, here's Wilson. And that's complete to Sanders.
My goodness.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now,
Oh,
after
my
the completion,
goodness.
we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So here we go, a third down after the second down pass completion. They come out with one back and three tight ends. Now it's Wilson. And he locates Walker complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Delaney Walker.
It wouldn't let me run back over there.
15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Taking my touchdown off the board.
And he's got it up and through.
That makes no sense.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it.
They've got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock the defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
A second down throw for Prescott. Trying to lay one up deep.
Lord have mercy. Man, come on, game, bro.
And it's picked off. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out.
Oh, my God.
Fortunately, the offense
hold on.
This one up back at the 5
hold
yard
on.
line.
And a little bit of good fortune
Who
there.
picked the fumble up just now?
But he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
So they almost turn it over there. Scary moment. 2nd down here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take.
Man, I'm through, bro.
More pressure on your big offensive line.
Can't.
18 yards there and a first
You catch the fluke interception.
He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead.
Make Russell Wilson fumble,
and have the reception made.
and he picked the fumble up with 3 men right there.
There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you run the football, run the
even worse.
Time. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
Now Wilson toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. They come out here in the eye. Now Wilson steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
I'm sure that pass was incomplete as they made it
Come on, man, with the
big one downfield. But that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
What, how you drop the ball?
Little motion now from the tight
I
end.
mean, no. Like, how the lineman not running after you?
Wilson. Rush coming.
Like
He's
this.
taken down. Bryant
No.
pushing in there to pick up his second
I'm
sack
cool with it
now
if he'd
of
have
the
slid and caught
afternoon.
that
Yeah, we
interception.
talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really,
That's
really
good
difficult.
about
You're
having-
asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
That's going to be knocked away.
I'm surprised they didn't let you catch that one.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. 12 yards to go on third down. On third down, it's Prescott. And he will find his man. It's Kenny Brent. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. Well, not the position they want to be in. Still a very, very small chance here, but they almost need a miracle.
Agreed. That means they've got to get it to the sidelines, get out of bounds, and preserve clock.
Prescott on first down. He's going to let it fly.
Look at the game, bro.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop
Look at the
any
game.
like that one. Second down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did.
I
And
mean,
they
what,
drop
Dak
it
couldn't reach
with
him?
a great chance to make a big play.
Or the wind blowing?
That's
Which
gonna
one?
hurt.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. One receiver left is Hilton.
Here we go. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round.
Throwing again. Prescott on second and 10. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which is led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. To the air again, Prescott. And he's got his man, Hilton. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. Stop right there. Let's go. Brand 38. Brand 38.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And no escaping this time.
Let your man go,
down.
yeah.
They got him for a sack. Khalil Mack in
Just
there
let
to
the guy
take
go,
him
huh?
down, and the clock will roll. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Brand 38.
A second down throw for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And oh, not only did he drop
get outta
it, he
here with this
dropped it
foolishness,
in the
bro.
end zone.
And when all else fails,
A middle
as defender,
linebacker
when
running
you're not
50
there
yards
in the
downfield with
coverage,
T.Y.?
Your best friend is exactly what we
Really?
saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Flex
3rd and long for Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. In motion is Coates. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Come on, let's go. Black round. Black round. Black round. Black round. Black round.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. He's going to let it fly.
I just ran up here trying to catch the ball with one hand.
They had to go for it with such little time
like he about
remaining.
this life.
And it would appear.
We'll see who this sorry middle linebacker you got running down the middle of the field.
That the Seahawks are going to win this football game. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup, and the Seahawks are going to have them.
Dumbass game. Was y'all tied?